Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 6, here comes the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
What is up?
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Inside the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 53 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
And this tackle that is pushed forward will give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
He's in. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. One tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. The offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Going on first down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Kirsten Loveland. And he's got this up first to the 35-yard first and 10.
First down.
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. DJ Reed brings him down.
A gain of 4.
Here's second and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
First and 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Roll to Dunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Picked off by Brian Grant. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A big hole. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To throw, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't about to know power.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. 20. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Extra point try, forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That was incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's hot. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
First and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. Got it. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. fullback.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll run with Swift. Mark down at the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up
2nd and goal.
At the Lions' 6-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Williams. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown hit this year. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rattle start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give on the ground. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. It was Arterius Washington bringing them down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and it brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about half a dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And on the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the
good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's 2nd and 9. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Agunja. He'll get into the end zone. Oh, Agunja. Touchdown, Chicago. He's done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Lions first down.
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. It's a foot race. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On his sentence for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will go up by 7. final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here we go. Now Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but the ball is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Formation for the Lions.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Out of the gun, here's a run to the gut. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Geno Stone with the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball Here's 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta. They give the Lions a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Sherman through at time. On the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing here is gone. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Now a run on 1st down. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a toss, right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
DJ Reed on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
What is up?
From the shotgun, and Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-win situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. We'll go play action with Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. We'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Gonzalez. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. The RPO, that one is complete. Finding room at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
13 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down.
At the Lions' 44-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one taken in by Aginza. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's just one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They pitch it to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They convert with a gain of 15.
That's good for the Bears.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead between multiple possessions. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Let it run.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rose Otunze. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
31.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Super 66.
Off to throw on 1st down. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. They'll turn and hand this one off. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Gervon Dexter getting in for the sack. Now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Shotgun. It's gone. Right side. That's the Porter, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. The break the huddle. Coming up now to 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Lions. Touchdown.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Goff. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Super 1. Go tonight.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Ready? Cavity Lions. Ready, ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So this one in the win column for the Bears.